Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a video from Drunk Zaku in the Full Armor Unicorn Gundam. Full Armor Unicorn is also a general, to my recollection. It has a dodge roll, so yes, it is. It has a beam Gatling gun that has an interesting kind of overdrive or overboost ability, where once you activate it, it fires faster, and I think does a little more damage until it overheats, and then it has a really long cooldown. But yeah, as you can see, it has a ton of weapons, including both an incendiary and a chain explosion, I believe. At least the chain explosion, which, to be honest, is the better of the two, because that's the one that causes very quick build stun. Good kill there. And yeah, in addition, I mentioned at the end of a video, but just in case you had not heard, the Awakening skill description that was added to the game when Full Armor Unicorn was added for languages other than Japanese was not right. I think it was reused from the Phoenix, and the Awakening does not behave the same way as the Phoenix. I don't remember if the reload that it boasted of actually happens or not, and if that will be fixed later. But what I do know is that what it is supposed to do is clear all status conditions and repair all head and leg damage to every allied mobile suit within radar range. So all your leg damage, all your head damage, or if you're in space, all your back damage. I believe. No, it's not ground only. Shouldn't be. I can't remember things, but no, that wouldn't make any sense. There was something recently that was ground only that I felt shouldn't necessarily be, but brain is gone. But yeah, it will cure Psychomu Jack. It will cure, and the other and the Gear Zulu pilot got the player got the pilot that was floating around, because I'm willing to bet all that stuff on the shoulders makes it kind of hard for Unicorn to raise its arms too far, and so the neutral slash is very, very horizontal, very similar to, say, the Goof Custom, something like that. But yeah, a Psychomu Jack being on fire from incendiaries, I think even jamming, any status condition you have will be cleared by the Full Armor Unicorn on your team going into Awakening mode. So that is a very different skill from what the description said, and I think a very worthwhile one, especially with all sorts of things having incendiary and, Psychomu Jack being pretty common at 700 where it lives. Because, yeah. Well, there's two versions of the Banshee, now two versions of the Unicorn and the Phoenix. Also, of course, the second level of the narrative C-Packs also has NTD. So yeah, a lot of options for blocking Psychomus here. And yeah, so that is having something that cures status conditions. That is a weird thing to say about a giant robot game, but yes, it is a very useful thing besides. And yeah, it's a good suit. Zaku's doing really well with it. And yeah, as you can see, maybe I'm wrong about the shoulders being obstructed, but it sure acts like it with its two melee swings being... Ooh, good tackle there. Yeah, that is the problem with the enhanced double Zeta, is that that biosensor sword, or large beam saber heavy attack, just has a really long windup, and if the person you're fighting is not occupied in some way, that is a really hard thing to land. So, but yeah, it's definitely not one you want to use head on, because you will just have someone tackle into your face like that. Yeah, Zaku is calling for backup, which I think is wise. And let's see. Yep, bazookas and the Gatlings. Yeah, you can only activate the overcharge skill on the Gatlings when it is when their heat gauge is full. If you've been using them, you have to wait for them to cool down. So you got a shot in on the person that killed him before he dropped, but not quite enough for a kill. Yeah, and wisely did not make the mistake I usually make with Unicorn types, which is start NTD when I'm already way too low on health, and get myself very killed because I, don't have the health to bleed away. it's a shame that that's like, of course, NTD is a buff, and that's part and parcel of it. It would be, thoroughly overpowered, I'm sure, for Full Armor Unicorn to be able to cancel the. Oh, good, a couple of good kills there. Caught people running away, but yeah, it would be way overpowered for the Unicorn to stop the health taking away during other suits NTD, but also be entertaining, I think. In the meantime, you don't have that, but you can get a small refund from a friendly Fenix if you have one around. So, but yeah, just really kind of really, again, kind of interesting things that they've done with the Unicorn series. Just that would be effects that otherwise would not make a lot of sense to add to a Gundam game. But yeah, since the Unicorn has a lot of unusual characteristics, it kind of lets you sneak some stuff in. I still wish that there was a version of the Psycho Frame skill that the new Gundam and Sasbi have that would give it more, make it more effective the more things with these with active Psycho Frame skills on the field, were present. Because there is a line basically, well, I mean, the whole thing is, Psycho Frame Resonance is what happens at the end of Char's counterattack. They are the two Psycho Frames resonate with each other, and yeah, basically, at some point in the movie, Chen says Amuro needs more Psycho Frames on the field, just because apparently, I guess she's figured out exactly how this works. But yeah, so I'd love to have something that has a cumulative effect like that, just because it would be interesting. But that would probably just be a little bit too complicated. Let's see, yeah, a good idea getting to cover. He's low on health, the scores are close, so yeah, it's a good time to be not dying, hopefully. Or, man, I am really good at timing these things badly. But yeah, when you're surrounded and you have like a tiny little bit of health, there's only so much you can do, especially when you're under a bridge and people can jump down each side of it. But right now, whether or not this is a win probably hinges on how alive number 4 is for the next 20 seconds. Though, there are people, still fighting, so hopefully somebody else will get a kill or two, and that will provide a nice buffer. But at the moment, there is no nice buffer, and number 4 is dead, so it is going to come down to the wire. And okay, that suit did explode, but I'm not sure if it was enough. Let's take a look. Yes, it was. Nice clutch win there. And yeah, good score too. 4,200 out of the 14,000 and 118,000 damage and 5 kills and 3 deaths. So yeah, thank you for sending this my way, Zaku. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, at Anime Expo this weekend, they just announced that there is going to be a Pac-Man collaboration with Gundam Breaker 4 with a special, Pac-Man... Basically, it's the original Pac-Man board, best as I can tell, that you play through if in the first person with your mobile suit. The Energizers have been replaced with orange Haros. It looks like a lot of fun, and you can get a bunch of Pac-Man themed decos and stickers and things for your mobile suit, it looks like. So yeah, I am really looking forward to Gundam Breaker 4, and to be honest, if they want to start throwing collaborations into it, I am all for that. Just, give us all the fun stuff. People managed to come up with incredibly creative ways to customize it, and it'll be a good time.